This is the Old Guy Network.
Yes, I see. Good news, everyone!
Today we're going to take a look at owl furniture. No, it's not furniture made for owls. That would be kind of silly, I think. But this is furniture that is designed for people who have back problems. Or if you don't have a back problem, you just want a comfortable place to sit. My good friend, Mr. Kevin Belrose, you've seen him on here before. He is the gentleman who ordered the bench, who had me build a nice oak bench for him. Well, he suffers from back problems. He is a musician. And he found this company. He actually toured the facility, and he got one of these stools. And we're going to check it out. He's going to be joining me here in just a few minutes. And, well, I can't wait. This is going to be great because he's going to look at it as a person with a bad back and as a musician. I'm going to look at it as a woodworker. And I think it's going to be pretty good.
Hey, we're back in the shop, just like an old guy's supposed to be. And this funny-looking thing here... This is an owl stool. It is a musician stool. And over here, who's not a musician stool, but a musician, this is Kevin Belrose. You all remember Kevin. How you doing, Kev?
I'm doing great, man.
And you're going to demonstrate this thing for us, and we're going to look at it and scrutinize it and see how it is, right?
Sounds good. You look at it as a woodworker, I'll look at it as a musician.
I think that's a great idea. And I also borrowed a guitar. I'll just kind of, everybody knows what a guitar looks like. I borrowed a guitar so Kevin can actually demonstrate it for us. And this guitar came from next door. The OG in training, Zane, he let us borrow it. So, all right, let's get started. All right, so what do you know about this thing so far?
Well, let me give you a quick backstory. I was contacted by Jeff Warner Studios out in Stonington to do some computer work. I have a computer doctor business. Went out there and talked to him. He gave me a tour of the facility, and he's a musician himself, and said, "Hey, check this out." So we had talked back and forth. I was able to take care of his computer needs, and he took some measurements. He made this stool just for me. He beveled the edges down because he saw how I sat. I'm 6'4", so he came up with a custom height that works for me. And this is actually positioned so you can keep time with one foot and actually position your leg up to hold the guitar in the right position.
You're going to show us that a little bit.
I will demonstrate that.
All right, awesome. I just wanted, while you said custom height and all this, I was reading a little bit on these online, and the ones that he sells right out of the box are 20 inches. And this one actually is almost 21 inches.
Yep.
At the base here, and you'd have 22 and a half inches. Now, does he have a background in sports medicine or anything like that? Or
He did a lot of research, so he was sort of reinventing his business back in the early 90s and came up with this idea. I mean, a lot of people are in jobs that you're sitting a lot. The ergonomics behind this, he met with a number of physicians and medical practitioners, and this actually relieves the pressure that's on your spine when you sit all the time. So the idea behind this particular stool is to give you a better posture. I've had a number of back surgeries, and I was looking for something. I mean, you end up in a position doing the things that you love. I love to play the guitar. So sitting in this position, all of a sudden I'm sitting upright, that stress is relieved. I can sit for hours instead of minutes.
That's cool. That's all right. So he took different measurements and everything. He didn't take like an impression of you or anything like that.
No, nobody can do a good impression of me.
I noticed the holes, and that's all part of
there's
pressure.
Yeah, there's a spinal process that goes down, and when you sit, this is actually relieved. So with your conventional chairs, that pressure causes you to hunch forward. So just relieving that lets you sit up straight.
And if you have a bean burrito before you sit down,
it
that actually works as an exhaust port.
Yes, it's dual exhaust here. Dual exhaust.
And yeah, when you put it down, it's owl furniture, and you look at it, and it does look like an owl.
It does.
That's kind of cool. Well, it looks really nice, and I wanted to take a quick look, and I'm noticing where they put this all together. When you see these three legs obviously they don't just countersink these in. These are drilled right through, and then there's a shim in there, a wedge that they poke down in there, and then sand the hell out of it. And I got to tell you something, that's really nice.
They do some beautiful work.
What kind of wood is this?
That's cherry.
That is cherry. Man, that's pretty impressive right there. Most pre-manufactured wood stuff, they just countersink a little hole right underneath here and shove it in and put some glue on it and call it good. This is really, really nice. This is a lot better than I can do.
They've got a beautiful shop with everything you can imagine, all sorts of different styles of wood. They do a lot of stools for medical offices, people that are in design work, drafting tables. They do a lot of great stuff.
This is really beautiful, and the finish on it it's like a satin finish.
Yeah, that's what I really liked. It wasn't super flashy, but it was satiny. And one of the things, talking to Jeff, who's the designer and the owner of the company, is that, when you're sitting on something, you sort of have an intimate relationship. It's your connection with the ground. It's something that you're spending a tremendous amount of time on. So he wanted to make that a personal connection, something that looks beautiful and functional and actually good for you. So I think he really accomplished that.
And I was looking at his website, and they make stools, kitchen stools. They make, like you said, for offices, furniture for offices, desks, and that sort of thing. It's all ergonomic. Yeah, it's really, really cool. But I want to see you actually use this and maybe show us what we were talking about.
Sure.
Talking about your foot being in a certain position.
All right, here we are. So the cool thing about this is, he measured it for me, which was really neat. Beveled the edges because he saw that I sort of sat differently. But now all the pressure is off. So all the pressure is off my spine. So I sort of naturally sit like this instead of like that, which I think we all do, especially if we're on computers all the time. And with this, I play classical guitar and I play a bunch of different stuff. So on this, you can sort of keep time with your foot here, while this is in the appropriate angle here. So it's not too high, it's right at the right angle for me.
Nice.
Perfect.
And Kevin is available for weddings, bar mitzvahs, and the odd quarantine party if you need entertainment. No, I'm just kidding. You look a little shocked right there. Yeah, you actually would do it.
I'm prepared. I came prepared for any party.
If somebody wanted you to entertain, you probably would, wouldn't you?
I would be entertaining. I'd entertain myself anyway.
Yeah. That's nice. All right. And so as far as being a musician and somebody who has back trouble, you're going to give this thing a big thumbs up, right?
2 thumbs up.
Yeah. I'm going to leave a link in the description so people can go and peruse this, his website, and see all the different style chairs and things that he has there. This is a local company. You said it was in Stockton?
Stonington, Maine.
Oh, Stonington.
Right on the coast. I'll shoot you some pictures. You can put them in on my ride down. It was a great time. Brought my dog, and the dogs hung out together as I got a tour of the factory. And I really can't say enough about the owner of the business, the products that they make, and sort of the spirit behind the whole thing. They're really trying to take care of people, trying to take care of your spine, and put a good product out there that you like to look at, you like to sit on, and makes things better.
Awesome. And as far as a woodworking perspective, anybody can see this is very, very well made. This is not just the stool you buy at your local big box store for $25. This thing is really, really nice. The joints on it are done perfectly. All of the carving is just perfect. It's absolutely perfect. All right, so for this boxing, or unboxing, I should say, I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. Kevin's going to give it a big thumbs up.
Well, there you have it, another successful unboxing. Thanks very much to Kevin Belrose for bringing that over and showing it to us. Owl Furniture, pretty awesome. I mean, I wasn't really sure what to expect when I saw this, but it's beautiful. It's put together very well. The millwork on it is great. The joints on it are done perfectly. in my perspective as a woodworker, and I am nowhere near as good as these guys here. Nowhere near it. But I know what looks good, and it's a nice piece of furniture. And as far as somebody who has back problems, back pain all the time, Kevin, like he said, he's had a few surgeries, and it's the only stool that when he's playing guitar that doesn't hurt his back, keeps his posture where it's supposed to be. So that's pretty cool. This is worth anybody that has any back trouble at all, or just wants a really comfortable place to sit. Check out their website. I'm going to leave a link in the description so you can do that. And please let them know if you end up buying one of these stools or checking them out, going and checking out the factory or whatever. Let them know you heard it here on the Old Guy Network. I could use the advertising too. So, hey, thanks for joining us today. We're going to have Dumpster Diving Sunday coming up in the next video, I hope. We're planning on it, but there may be some things going on in the park that will prohibit us from doing this. I'm not really sure. So, I'll keep you apprised of that. Hopefully that'll be the next video. So thank you very much for dropping by. And as always, I am the OG, and I'm out.